huge Great Pyramids in Antarctica. They jut out of the ice and snow. They look perfect, just like those in Egypt.
Alaska, a region shrouded in mystery for centuries, has become the focal point of a groundbreaking discovery. Renowned entrepreneur and innovator Elon Musk has made a significant finding in the region. Driven by his boundless curiosity and equipped with cutting-edge technology, Musk has ventured into the Alaskan wilderness, uncovering secrets long thought to be hidden forever. What has he discovered in the frozen expanse of Alaska that warrants our attention? How does his finding impact our understanding of human history and the planet's secrets? Join us as Elon Musk reveals this. U.S. shut down Alaska after a drone captured strange readings near Mount McKinley. Like every hidden discovery, there are always two sides of a coin, the truth and the hearsays. But one thing that's always certain is there's always an origin or a starting point for everything. And this is no different. It all began in 1992 after a massive underground nuclear explosion in China sent waves to Alaska. That was major news, but the one the world didn't hear about is about to be revealed, and Elon Musk has played a major part. Following the event, scientists began to detect strange readings near Mount McKinley, now known as Denali, in Alaska. The source of these readings was discovered to be over 150 feet beneath the mountain's frozen surface, indicating something unusual was happening. Douglas Muckler, a former U.S. Army employee, recalled seeing a military map that seemed to omit crucial information about the location of these strange occurrences. Upon hearing a local news report about the discovery of a massive black pyramid in Denali's rock, he quickly documented the information. However, to his surprise, all traces of this discovery disappeared. The news station claimed to have no knowledge of such a report, and footage of the finding was nowhere to be found. With no one willing to talk, Douglas knew that employees had been coerced into silence under the threat of treason. Douglas managed to speak with a nervous technician who corroborated the events, but their conversation was abruptly interrupted by two imposing figures. It appeared that higher powers had made a deal with a major defense contractor to keep the pyramid's existence away from the public. Those who opposed it faced severe consequences, risking their careers or even disappearing. Meanwhile, a curious journalist named Linda Moulton received a tip from an anonymous source with insider knowledge. This source, formerly in the military, revealed that their father was contacted in 1978 to investigate the strange energy properties of a pyramid. One intriguing piece of information from the informant was that the pyramid had the potential to generate incredible energy. To learn more, Linda sought out Bruce Pearson, a retired sailor. Bruce's father had transported equipment to a remote part of Alaska in the late 1970s. According to Bruce, his father saw heavy-duty mining equipment and tunnels being constructed into the mountains, with fences surrounding the pyramid and guards taking patrol watches. With more information coming to light, Linda and Douglas delved deeper and uncovered a tangled web of secrecy and threats. While attempting to gather more information, Linda's source was visited by men in black suits who issued warnings to stop their inquiries or face serious consequences. So after the apparent threats, did they forge on or were they deterred? What exactly is this agency trying to threaten everyone off? The pair embarked on an audacious journey into a long-lost realm, piecing together clues that led them to the Alaskan pyramid and its connection to indigenous cultures and ancient civilizations. They also found stories that had been passed down through the generations, which seemed to hint at early interactions with extraterrestrial beings. They also came across stories about angelic beings with blinding brightness and shape-shifting sky masters who shared advanced knowledge and technology. People with psychic abilities said they'd caught a glimpse of what was going on inside the strange pyramid. The psychics said that the research teams were moving through some pretty intricate passages, and they came across some pretty big rooms that were made out of this strange black material. They also found control rooms filled with cutting-edge technology that seemed to be connected to the pyramid itself. They thought this proved that an advanced extraterrestrial civilization owned the pyramid. People have lots of different ideas about where the pyramid came from. Some say it's a relic of a highly advanced civilization, while others think it's a legacy left by ancient Arctic travelers. Some believe that the natives know all about the Black Pyramid, but are keeping the truth from modern authorities who want to exploit its potential. It seems that engineers from some of the top aerospace and defense companies have been sent to Alaska to look into the pyramid's artifacts, according to some leaked documents. The team was tasked with using the energy from the artifacts to develop some cutting-edge computational systems. These secret missions were carried out under government supervision, which has led to suspicions about other unknown activities. What started as a minor underground disturbance has now become something much larger that can't be ignored. The team of researchers, led by figures like Douglas and Linda, is calling for transparency and more research, recognizing the big implications of finding out more about the pyramid. If the truth is revealed, it could challenge what we know about science and change how we see our planet and the universe. Meanwhile, a disturbing photo that's been doing the rounds online has added another layer to the mystery surrounding the pyramid. These photos are said to show encounters between humans and extraterrestrial beings, published by an anonymous source. The images show blurry, alien-like creatures with long limbs, oval heads, and luminous skin. While experts say there's no obvious sign of manipulation, some people are still unsure about why the images were released. Many think there could be ulterior motives, ranging from personal gain to political agendas. However, if these images are proven to be real, they could mean that aliens have visited us, which would have a big impact on how we think about existence and society. The idea of contact with beings from other planets challenges what we thought we knew about science and religion, prompting us to think again about where we fit in the universe. It's not just Alaska. There have been several reports of a strange relationship between UFO sightings in Antarctica, which have fueled conspiracy theories for decades. There have been lots of reports of strange incidents, secret military operations, and unusual sightings, which add to the mystery surrounding the icy continent. Could what we find in Antarctica show that we're not alone in the universe? Antarctica has been a source of fascination for explorers for over a century, offering scientists the chance to embark on an adventure, expand their scientific knowledge, and even encounter extraterrestrials. People have been reporting UFO sightings in Antarctica since the 1930s, when exploration of the frozen continent was still in its infancy. There have been rumors of strange flying objects and alien structures lurking beneath the ice. These tales can be traced to various occult groups, notably the Thule Society, a German order focused on lost civilizations and exotic technologies. The Thule Society believed in a hidden entrance to the Hollow Earth, suggesting that Antarctica might hold remnants of Atlantis or serve as a way to contact alien species. Rumors like this inspired lots of expeditions to Antarctica during the 1920s and 1930s. Some even said they'd seen signs of alien activity in the skies. In 1938, the Third Reich sent an expedition to Antarctica, led by the aircraft carrier Schwabenland. The official line was that the mission was about establishing territorial claims and finding a suitable location for a permanent base. However, many believe its real aim was to find out more about the ancient alien technology that the Thule Society believes is hidden beneath the ice. It seems that the Schwabenland expedition saw some unidentified flying objects in the area. There are also rumors that they used advanced sonar equipment to investigate what was going on under the ice. Not long after, the US, UK, and Australian governments joined forces and launched Operation High Jump in 1946. Pilots on this mission said they'd seen flying discs hovering over their planes and flashing lights coming out of the water near Antarctica. People started wondering if there was a secret battle against intelligent aircraft, but the official story was that the weather was bad, so they had to turn back. It was mainly military personnel who reported UFO sightings during the 1950s and 60s because of the rising political tensions at the time. There were still reports of strange things going on. In 1962, British expeditions said they saw some unusual things in the sky. And in 1965, Argentine ships said they saw some strange things near the South Shetland Islands. New Zealand pilots said they'd had encounters with shiny silver discs, and Japanese whalers reported seeing a torpedo-like craft emerge from under the ice shelves in 1973. Such incidents continued into the latter half of the 20th century, with modern satellite imagery showing formations that look like unnatural bases or landing strips. Despite the latest tech, some things just don't make sense. There have been several sightings of glowing clouds in specific locations. Back in 2012, a triangular craft was spotted hovering over an Antarctic research station before vanishing in seconds. Even today, Operation High Jump is shrouded in secrecy. What were the main goals of this intriguing operation? Why is it shrouded in secrecy? The official line was that the aim was to set up a research base in Antarctica, test out equipment and personnel in extreme conditions, and assert American sovereignty over the continent. But the scale of the mission suggests there might be more to it than we know. The expedition left Naval Station Norfolk in Virginia in January 1946. It was led by the renowned polar explorer Admiral Richard Byrd and comprised 4,700 personnel, 13 ships, and numerous aircraft. This was an unprecedented scale post-World War II. When they reached Antarctica weeks later, the fleet split into 3 groups to survey the coastline. Despite the harsh winter conditions, they quickly built Little America 4 as a symbolic American outpost. However, the real reason for the mission became clear when the crew returned to the United States just 8 weeks later. During the mission, the team came across a number of unusual aerial phenomena. We heard reports of fast-moving flying objects coming out of the ocean and flying alongside Navy aircraft. People who saw these unidentified objects say they were highly maneuverable and capable of incredible speeds, which made them a significant threat. Despite trying to shoot back, the fleet still suffered losses, including aircraft and vital equipment. Admiral Byrd, the commanding officer, saw the seriousness of the situation and ordered an immediate retreat. He said that some of the casualties were caused by encounters with enemy objects of unknown origin. He knew the fleet was vulnerable and that this new enemy couldn't be stopped, so he decided it was pointless to keep fighting. Operation High Jump was suddenly brought to a close, with all activities stopped and personnel withdrawn from Antarctica. This marked the end of the ambitious mission in a mysterious and abrupt way. The mission, which was supposed to last 6 to 8 months, suddenly ended in just 8 weeks. There was no official mention of any encounters with unusual flying objects or confrontations in communications back to Washington. However, after many years, Admiral Byrd started making some pretty strange public statements. He said there was a gateway beyond the South Pole, leading to a temperate inner Earth inhabited by advanced beings from ancient Atlantis. According to Byrd, these beings used Earth's electromagnetic energies to power their secret habitat, which they call Agartha. Some people think these claims are just the ramblings of an old mind, while others wonder if Operation High Jump really did encounter these beings, or if there were some aggressive alien species hiding under the ice in Antarctica. The existence of some advanced aircraft that are better than the ones used after World War II makes the second option seem more likely. In fact, other expeditions to the South Pole over the decades have reported similar UFO mysteries, which makes people even more curious. New satellite images show structures that look like pyramids hidden under the ice in Antarctica. They're arranged in groups like the ones in Egypt. These findings challenge the accepted wisdom of mainstream archaeology, which dates pyramid construction in ancient Egypt to around 4,600 years ago. Given that Antarctica has been covered in ice for millions of years, the emergence of pyramids raises some interesting questions about human history. The story started back in 2006 when experts in ancient civilizations spotted some strange formations on the coast of Antarctica using high-resolution satellite images. It's worth mentioning that 2 pyramidal structures were spotted near the Exmouth Peninsula in East Antarctica. The larger structure looked like a step pyramid with perfectly aligned architecture pointing in all 4 cardinal directions. Some theorists, like Charles Hapgood, have suggested that the Earth's crustal displacement may have occurred around 12,000 years ago, potentially shifting land masses across the globe. This could provide a context for these puzzling discoveries. This suggests that any ancient civilization in Antarctica, up to the late Pleistocene era, could now be preserved under the ice, including pyramids that show evidence of advanced intelligence. Aside from the moss and land pyramids, 4 other ancient structures have been spotted to the west of Oats Land. They look a bit like the weathered stone monuments you see in Latin America. There's another strange sight in satellite photos too, long icy mounds bordering a central rhomboid-shaped mound near Bailey Peninsula. During the summer melt, these icy mounds were initially dismissed as deformation cracks, but the evenly spaced row suggests possible man-made foundations for a large complex. Ancient maps, such as the Perry Race map from 1531, depict land masses resembling the subglacial topography of Queen Maud Land in Antarctica, which was discovered only in the 1950s through radio echo sounding. This suggests that an advanced ancient seafaring culture once navigated Antarctica's coast when large areas were ice-free, possibly constructing pyramids aligned with the cardinal directions similar to those in Egypt. The heavy secrecy surrounding Antarctica fuels speculation about what remains hidden from the public, including frozen pyramids, underground facilities, abandoned experiments, and even alien spacecraft wreckage. An aspect that Elon Musk is an expert on, so it's not a surprise that all of this secrecy intrigues him. Human and alien collaboration reports of a massive hole spotted by a pilot in 1985 suggest the presence of a secret underground base. Rumors have also spread of a partnership between advanced alien civilizations and humans to address energy crises and harness psychic abilities. However, the existence of a base beneath the ice remains uncertain and subject to investigation. One of the most intriguing mysteries surrounds the unearthing of a massive 300-meter wide hole beneath Antarctica's icy surface. The hole is said to lead to an extensive underground tunnel network spanning hundreds of miles. While subterranean tunnels have existed globally for millennia, the discovery of this hole in such a remote and hostile location raises extraordinary questions. Unlike those designed by ancient civilizations for spiritual or ceremonial purposes, this massive tunnel system allegedly involves collaboration between advanced alien species and humanity. In late 1985, during an emergency medical evacuation flight over Marie Byrd Land, Antarctica, First Officer Bradford was stunned by a massive circular opening adjacent to the towering Transantarctic mountain range. This vast hole, approximately 300 feet wide, seemed capable of swallowing their aircraft. Tracks of Caterpillar vehicles were printed across the area, indicating industrial activity. Bradford managed to capture several photographs before the plane flew clear of the no-fly zone. Upon returning to Christchurch, New Zealand, Bradford reported his sighting to superiors and colleagues. However, he soon encountered unfamiliar men in suits with unremarkable eagle badges. Following this encounter, Bradford disappeared, leaving behind only his possessions. Nearly 2 decades later, he briefly resurfaced on an online conspiracy forum under the pseudonym Snowman, hinting at his abduction experience and the secrecy surrounding the giant ice hole. Snowman revealed that the ice hole led to an illuminated chamber overseen by non-human entities, collaborating with various international governments. Their objectives include advancing technology and discovery initiatives purportedly for the betterment of humanity. Imagine a research ice tunnel wide enough to accommodate Boeing 737 aircraft descending over half a mile beneath the frozen Antarctic surface into an impossibly rational subglacial habitat similar to a major city, a thriving alien industry. This city is heated by geothermal vents and diffusive fans continuously cycling outside air to prevent carbon dioxide buildup. Advanced industries thrive, focusing on applied quantum physics, molecular restructuring, psychic enhancement, and off-planet field theory. Thousands of humans willingly disappearing from mainstream society work alongside vaguely described non-human specialists. They seek solutions to the ultimate energy crisis, mastering psychic abilities and unlocking reliable portals to other dimensions, overseen by a council of elected representatives from the hidden populations. This unlikely base functions autonomously, cut off from the outside world. They are able to fully focus on the task at hand, fostering endless innovation and collaboration. The concept of a secret world hidden beneath Antarctica, blending advanced technology with humans and aliens, is undeniably captivating. Such an installation, secretly built with alien guidance, defies conventional understanding, raising questions about its origins and purpose. While scientists continue to seek answers to the mysteries surrounding both Alaska and Antarctica, the possibility of a hidden world beneath the ice remains a fascinating and intriguing topic. Elon Musk has shared his thoughts on the recent developments. Given his keen interest in the matter, it's likely that Musk has been keeping a close eye on things and gathering information in order to lift the veil that has been covering this mystery. But was there really any truth in what he said? Let's see what he has to say. Elon Musk's insights offer a distinctive take on the unusual occurrences that have taken place. Elon Musk is known as a genius of the modern era. He's more than just a billionaire entrepreneur. He's living proof of boundless imagination fused with unyielding determination. Musk is a force in the realm of science because he has a mind that is equally at home in the realm of science fiction as it is in the concrete realm of physics and engineering. He's shown a real dedication to uncovering the mysteries of space and expanding our understanding of the universe. He's still looking into how space exploration could affect our future. That's why he set up SpaceX, to make space travel easier in the years to come. Despite all the stories about unidentified flying objects or actual contact with aliens, Musk is keeping a cool head. He thinks that more in-depth research using cutting-edge tech and scientific methods could be key to establishing what's really going on. Moreover, Musk has shown interest in the possibility of technology being hidden under Antarctica to develop power systems or enhance psychic powers. Nevertheless, he takes a skeptical look at their authenticity, stressing that experimentation and rigorous scientific tests are necessary. For now, we are left with alluring accounts and internet speculation, awaiting the elusive truth behind this urban legend to be revealed with time and perhaps luck. Musk's rather coy insight must have left you wondering if he found out something and whether the men in black have threatened him. Anyways, that does not stop others from looking even deeper than the depths of the deepest oceans to find answers.